What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. If you are here and you can hear me clearly, please drop a one in the chat. 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 Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly by drop a one in the chat. Drop a one if y'all are in the chat and y'all can hear me clearly. Drop a one in the chat if y'all can hear me clearly. Okay. I see some of y'all can hear me. I see some of y'all can hear me. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Shout out to everyone that's in the building right now. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm y'all host, DS1 Ross. Of course, man, I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Salute to everyone that's coming through. On your way in, please double tap y'all screens. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are here through the vertical feed. And hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. We're going to get into it today. We are going to get into it today, but I need you guys' support on that like button and that share button. On that like button and on that share button. I'm going to shout everyone out before we get into today's show, right? I'm going to shout everyone out before we get into today's show, but I need you guys to support the show with a like and a share. The super chat is open as well. If you would like to financially support today's show, you can grab your memberships, you can send a super chat, or you can hit the donation links that is going across your screen. Also, as y'all know, I have the student tuition fund going over here. That has been going awesome so far. Salute to everyone who has supported the student tuition fund. It is very much appreciated. It is very much appreciated. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. If y'all would like to support, you can support via Cash App or via Venmo. And make sure in the subject line you put the initials ST. You put the initials ST so I know that it is a student tuition donation. Okay? If you do not send the initials ST with your donation, I would think you're just donating for the content. Okay? So make sure you do that. And everyone who supports the student tuition fund, I will shout you out on the following show. Okay? So shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. The links will be in the chat room. The lovely lady mods will come through and drop the links, I'm sure. Right? And we're going to get into today's show. So happy Friday to everyone. Happy Friday to everyone. I'm definitely excited for this weekend. So, man, we're going to get into it today. So let's see who's here. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here. And then we're going to get into it. Shout out to my man Bob in the building. Salute, Bob. He says salute to everyone in the chat. Shout out to my man Bob. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, Miss, how you doing, Angie, baby? How you doing? Good to see you, Angie, baby. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to Team Guardian in the building. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my man Art of War. What's good? What's good, my brother? We gonna get into it, bro. We gonna get into it. Salute to you, man. Salute. City Boy Floyd on the check-in. Salute, salute. Appreciate you, bro. What's up, LT, man? Salute to you, man. Luxury Pick in the building. Salute, Luxury Pick. Appreciate you. E19. What's up, E19? Hey, Sin. There go one of my lovely lady mods in the building today. How you doing, Sin? Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Friday. I appreciate you always coming through and holding it down for me. Happy Friday, Sin. Good to see you. We back. We back. How you doing, Miss Gigi? How you doing? TGIF. How you doing, Shaw? Shout out to Just Ask Shaw in the building. Good to see you. Good to see you, Shaw. I appreciate you. JDJ, good afternoon. Good afternoon, JDJ. No doubt, no doubt. Shout out to the Shy, man. Shout out to the Shy in the building. Shout out to Miss Scorpio Mama. Hey, Scorpio Mama. What's going on with you? What's going on? You making some doggy biscuits? Good luck with that, Scorpio. How you doing? I appreciate you always coming through and holding it down for me. Appreciate that, young lady. Shout out to my two lovely lady mods that's in the building thus far. Shout out to y'all. Happy Friday. Y'all see the show? Y'all see the show, man. Y'all see the show. Y'all see the show. Trump is trumping. Trump, I'm gonna say Trump is doing an awesome job. And I'm gonna continue to highlight the great job that this man is doing. I know it may be uncomfortable for some of y'all because, you know, some of y'all have gotten so comfortable with the shenanigans that's been going on that it's making you uncomfortable that certain things are being taken away. So I get it. I get it. But you'll adjust. You'll adjust. You know? So shout out to my man Donald Trump, man, for continuously proving the haters wrong. Proving all the racist people wrong. I definitely have to point that out. To all you people that's racially biased, you know, it's about race for you, right? Aren't you a little taken back by your low expectations of your president, but he's doing exceedingly well? Shouldn't that kind of remove the racial aspect of this stuff? I'm just asking a question. You know, for all you people that said, "Oh, Donald Trump ain't gonna do nothing. Donald Trump is this. Donald Trump is that. Donald Trump is this. Donald Trump is that. Donald Trump hates this person. Donald Trump don't like this. Donald Trump don't like that." But every time you turn around, Donald Trump is doing something great for this country, for the country that you live in. And if you don't want to live in this country anymore, you don't have to. But just understand, speaking against this country, right? It's not going to get you anywhere in this country. How far you think you're going to get in business, in American business, doing business here in America, and you speak so horribly about America? You speak so horribly about American people. How far or how successful you think you can ever be with that mindset? With you not understanding diversity here in America, diversity throughout the world, how far are you going to go in business before you allow racism and prejudice to compromise your ethics as a business person? See how y'all thinking about this? Where y'all got all this negative stuff to say about Donald Trump. Why aren't y'all thinking about how life is going to be? What are some things that I can do now? Why are we thinking that way? You think how successful you think you're going to be? I just want to know. Baron Trump 2044. Ah, Trump hates working more in his first one. Trump has been working more in his first 100 days than Biden did in 4 years. Agreed, LT, man. Agreed. I don't know about all that, gear jammer. I don't know about all that. I don't know. Shout out to my man Seth Son in the building. Peace, my brother. Peace, peace. But we need to have this discussion today because while y'all still sitting around caught up on racism, sexism, and all the isms and schisms, the only ism y'all not paying attention to is realism. What about what's going on in reality? When are we going to be focused on realism? What's going on? Let's stop making the discussion about our feelings about it, and let's talk about what's going on. Realism. And this is what I respect about Donald Trump, is because he keep it real. How could you ever be upset with a man who's going to keep it real with you? The only people who get upset with people who keep it real with them is people who don't want to accept reality. What is the quote we used to hear growing up? We used to hear the quote, reality bites. Reality bites. Because it does. It does. For most people, it does. For most people, reality isn't comfortable. For most people, reality isn't safe. Reality isn't a place where they truly want to exist. And I'm going to tell you that most people in society don't exist in reality. You see? This is why they say the truth cut both ways, because the truth gonna cut you and through the BS that you believe. You see? So no matter how much you want the president to be whatever you think he is, reality is showing us something different. You see? And this is why we need to be looking at what he's actually doing. Okay? Because a lot of y'all say y'all don't care about y'all boss at work as long as you get paid. Then why are you so invested in the president of your country? You don't even care about the person who run the company that you work for. But you so invested into Donald Trump. Negatively, by the way, negatively. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I really don't. What's up, Viral Industries? Hey, that's true, Viral Industries. That's a fact. Yeah, this is the type of stuff that's gonna start getting people kicked off the internet when they say stupid stuff like that. Trash Channel says, "What up, Sheep? Do you lean more KKK or white supremacy?" Neither one. Neither one. You see this type of stuff? You see this type of stuff? white supremacy, the KKK, all of this type of stuff. All of this type of stuff that's not a part of your reality today. It's not a part of your reality today. But people want to keep talking about this because they don't want to talk about what's really going on. Because what's really going on hurts to deal with. Like it hurts for y'all to see Diddy on trial. It hurts. This is why mainstream media is keeping y'all distracted with this Diddy stuff. Meanwhile, you don't know what's going on in the real world. See, because all this Diddy shit, Tory Lanez, that's the entertainment world. That's the entertainment world. That's the entertainment world. They keep people with low-level attachments attached to things like that. While Donald Trump is in front of the world calling out Bill Gates. But somebody's in my chat room asking about white supremacy. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Y'all in fairyland. I see why y'all love that song. Because y'all are in fairyland. Donald Trump is calling out Bill Gates, and y'all still want to be in fairyland. Y'all still want to talk about racism, the KKK, white supremacy. Y'all still want to talk in fairyland. You want to speak fairy language. When Donald Trump is calling out the same people that we have conspiracies about, Donald Trump is calling these people out. But y'all don't notice because y'all worry about Tory Lanez. Y'all keep worrying about Tory Lanez. Y'all worried about Meg Thee Stallion. Oh, Meg Thee Stallion put a black man in jail, and this just shows that the justice system and the black man, and they always coming for the black man. See, they want to keep y'all stuck in that. So you don't know nothing about this that we're going to talk about today. See, all you low-level niggas that still want to talk about shit we talked about in front of the project buildings, they're going to leave y'all there. And I'm going to leave y'all there too. Because I understand the game already. All of that shit is a distraction. They want y'all worried about Tory Lanez. And see, they really want y'all talking about Tory Lanez now because they want y'all talking about Jay-Z. Who was the two big wigs of our goddamn era that ran hip-hop? Diddy and Jay-Z. Diddy and Jay-Z was against who? See? See? You see? This is why they want y'all stuck on that. So you don't know what Trump is doing. So you could stay asleep, right? And they could just find a way to get rid of idiots. See, it's not about race. It's about what's up here. You have to be intelligent to keep up. You got to know what's going on in order to keep up. You see? And that's uncomfortable because they've created the low-level life to be luxury. Remember what's being promoted to you. A low-level lifestyle is being promoted to you as luxury. Eat fast food. Spend all your money on cars, jewelry, and clothes, and sex, and cell phones, and liquor. This is the luxury lifestyle that they selling to you. So while you going around living your low-level luxury lifestyle, life is passing you by. And then when reality hits you, because reality bites, when reality smacks you in your face, you know what you say? Oh, it's racism. Oh, it's racism. He didn't like I drove a $200,000 car. Like your $200,000 car is the only $200,000 car on the goddamn road. You see how stupid black people think? Oh, the police is jealous because my car. Nigga, you act like you the only one with that car. You act like police officers only pull you over in $200,000 cars, you dickhead. You see how stupid we think? Because we caught up in our low-level lifestyle that we're not ready for reality. So we still think everything is about race. We still think everything about race. When Harvey Weinstein is back in court, but y'all still want to think everything is about race. When Donald Trump is calling out Bill Gates, a billionaire, but y'all said Donald Trump is kissing all the billionaires' asses because that's how he got voted for. That's what y'all said to me. When I first started talking about Trump and Elon on this channel, y'all kept saying to me, DS1, the billionaires are controlling Trump. The billionaires are controlling Trump. You know, Trump is all about the money, DS1. The billionaires is the reason why he got elected, DS1. I think you sleep on that point, DS1. Then why is he calling out Bill Gates? And we did the show when he checked Elon. When y'all said Elon was running Trump, I did the show and pulled up the article when he checked Elon. When he checked him. Trump is the one who's pushing for us to get those checks, those Doge checks. Elon didn't want to give up his goddamn money. Do y'all know those dividend checks is coming from Doge? Those dividend checks is coming directly out of Elon Musk's pocket. Why you think the shit taking too long to get clear? Trump told Elon, you are going to pay the American people out of your pocket, sir. Not out of money that's in circulation, out of your money. That's why they're called Doge dividend checks. Why do you think they're on the hold? Because Elon don't want to give us his money? You think Elon want to give us his money? Elon gonna have to give up a couple of $1 billion. He don't want to give up his goddamn money, but guess what Trump told him to do? you better do it, nigga. I run you. Money don't run me. Y'all forget this is Donald Trump. This man he done ran through probably damn near $1 trillion. And y'all talking about billionaires is controlling him. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all forget who Donald Trump is, man. I think y'all forgetting who Donald Trump is, man. Shout out to my man Doug, man. Salute, Doug. How you been, my brother? Salute to you, man. Good to see you. Hope all is well, man. How's the fish? How's the fish, my brother? Shout out to Doug, man. I appreciate that super chat, fam. What's up, Derillas? Trump draining the swamp. Trump not playing. Trump not playing. Alexis Boston says nobody's getting any Doge checks. Hey, he's pushing it back very far. Very far. Hey, Miss Classy Creole. Good to see you. Good to see you, love. Shout out to you, one of my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. Thank you so much. My top lovely lady mod is in the building today. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. They keeping you busy, huh, Doug? I bet, bro. I bet, man. You love fish, bro. Salute to you, man. You love fish, man. One of my cousins is like that too. I never knew like fish, you could fall in love with fish, y'all. You know, some people think fish is just pets that you look at. Nah, man. You start getting different stuff for the tanks, and man, you can fall in love with fish. Shout out to my man Doug. Generic YouTube user says sheep stay sleepy. Yep, that's why they woke and not awake. Hey, that's a good one, generic YouTube user. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to y'all, man. But this is the problem. This is the problem, y'all. And we're gonna get more into that next week about Black people's reality. We're gonna get into that next week for real. Because I think we really need to start breaking this stuff down. Shout out to my man Ebo in the building. What up, Ebo? Salute to you, bro. He said they taste just as good as they look. I love fish too, bro. For real, for real. I could stop eating chicken, turkey. I definitely don't eat pork. I could definitely stop eating beef. I could just eat fish. Real talk. I can eat fish every day. I can eat fish every day. Audrey Durham. What's up, Audrey Durham? Shout out to Boston in the building. Right? So while y'all running around here saying what Trump is not going to do, what Trump is not doing, why don't we keep showing the people what he is doing? And what he's doing for this country, not for white people, not for Black people, not for Spanish people, not for Asian people, for America, American people. Okay? That's the job of the president. The president works for the people, not white people. Stop believing that bullshit. Because the same people who told you that the president works for white people, they work for white people. See why we need to stop believing this bullshit? Y'all forgot the Black Panthers got goddamn college degrees. Huh? Y'all forgot that the Black Panthers were college educated? Huh? Huh? Oh, y'all forgot that. Y'all forgot that. You forgot Huey P. Newton was a scholar. They was university scholars. Bobby Seale spoke at universities. Huh? What y'all talking about? Can we stop lying? Can we stop lying? Because the black president failed us and we just afraid to say that? Can we just say that reality isn't matching our ideology, so it sounds like we need to change our ideology? Why don't we just need to say that? If reality doesn't match your ideology, which one you think you can change? And I'm not going to be here long today. Y'all support the show. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. What's up, Johnny Five? What's good, my brother? Shout out to Tom in the building. What up, Tom? Good to see you, Tom. Salute. Hey, Miss New York Nikki, baby. My favorite chat room decorator. Good to see you. Good to see you. Shout out to all my lovely lady mods in the building today. When? When are we going to start really making sense of this stuff? Let me just get to it. Now, see, this is what you call trolling. Bet you won't say this in the hood, my boy. I'm not even going to respond to that. I'm not even going to respond to this guy, whoever he is. Hey, Tanya, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Shout out to the whole team Guardian in the building. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my man, MR. What's good, MR? What's good? Salute. Look, he in here gang banging. Y'all see the problem, man? Y'all see the problem? Let's get to it. Let me show y'all what Trump is doing in real time while y'all running around here wanting to make up shit just because you don't want to grow up and realize you've been lied to. You don't want to grow up and just realize you've been lied to. You just been lied to. Shout out to Cuzzo in the building. Salute, Hills in. Good to see you, Cuzzo. He think he's a crip. Yeah, he might be crippled. He might be crippled, Johnny Five. That's why I'm not even going to pay him no attention. Thank you, Miss Classy Creole. I knew somebody would get him a nice Uber. Tom says, Sheep TV, I'm definitely with you. And no pork, no bottom feeders, no lobster, no shellfish. It's salmon, Chilean sea bass, halibut, grilled swordfish, mahi. Oh, you talking that talk, Tom. Sablefish, cod, red and yellowtail snapper. Oh. Why did you do that, Tom? Tom, I'm broke and I don't have no food stamps. Now you got me wanting to go to the goddamn fish market. Now I'm ready to go to the fish market, Tom. Somebody hit the Venmo or the Cash App because of time. I want some fish now. I want some fish now, y'all. I want some fish now, y'all. Shout out to Tom for that. Shout out to Tom for that. I love me some mahi too. Shout out to my man MR in the building. Salute, my brother. I appreciate that $50 holler. Appreciate the super chat, bro. He says, support the show. Support the show, y'all. Yeah, yo. Hey, Zuma. I'm ready to go to the fish market now. I don't got food stamps. So I can't go get me no fish off the EBT. I could have went and got me some good old halibut. Thanks to time. Look at time. I'm in the fish market every day. I bet you are. Bob says some barracuda. Shout out to my brother Papa Flocka in the building. Salute, my brother. It's my brother from the sandbox right there. Bro talking about, I wouldn't say that in the hood. I got one of my sandbox homies in the chat room. What up, Zuma? What's good, Brody? Yeah, that red snapper. Hey, baked, grilled snapper? Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Miami in the building. Shout out to Miami, man. I'm just here vibing. I appreciate you. Now let's get into this video, though. Let's listen to Trump call out a billionaire. And this guy's been a billionaire for a long time. But I believe for a long time, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe Bill Gates was a billionaire liberal. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I believe he was a liberal. Listen to Trump, man. Listen to Trump.
George Soros, Bill Gates, and many more are pursuing a depopulation agenda. Very inappropriate. Poison in the food, fake medicine, endocrine disruptors, psych meds, and mass immigration. They want to turn your kids gay, retarded, or both. Woo! David Hogg, Harry Sisson, and that one fat chick are the prototypes. Very off-putting. I don't often say the word yuck, but I think it fits here. Conspiracy theories, for the most part, are simply spoiler alerts. Alex Jones, paragon of truth and justice, has been saying these sorts of things for years, and it's high time we start paying attention. As I was saying, George Soros, Bill Gates, and many more are pursuing a depopulation agenda.
Bingo! So now y'all can stop calling me a conspiracy theorist. To all my homies from the hood that used to say, yo, you bugging. Yo, that shit ain't true. That's a conspiracy. The conspiracy theories. What did Trump just say the conspiracy theories are? Spoiler alerts. That just came out of Donald Trump's mouth. He just told the world, right, that what y'all deem conspiracy theories, right, are spoiler alerts. Alex Jones, Anthony Hilda, Jeff Rentz. These are white men who's been talking about the depopulation agenda and how it's ran by Bill Gates. Y'all want to talk about pollution and all of that? And the atmosphere, Bill Gates. And you know who else down with him? George Soros. This is coming out of Donald Trump's mouth. You know the one who you said worked for white people? Yeah. You know the one who said, y'all said was going to bring racism back and we was going to go back to the plantations? He just called out 2 billionaires. Two. And he called out some big movers and shakers that's in high places. He's calling people out who sit in high places of authority. And y'all still talking about race. Y'all don't know when y'all looking at a spiritual war. Y'all don't know. You'll never understand a spiritual war because you keep looking at race. You don't know what you're looking at, do you? Shout out to my brother Fierce Soul in the building. Peace, my brother. Salute to you. Salute. You'll never understand it. It's not a conspiracy until it becomes facts. Bingo. Johnny 5 says the rich Democrats all have nuclear safe bunkers. That's why they're pushing for World War III. So that while we are fighting amongst each other, They're hiding in their bunkers. When they come out, they'll take all the land. Sounds like what that guy, his first name is Adolf and his last name starts with a H, Johnny Five. It sounds like that's what he tried to do. Didn't he try to do that? Didn't him and his wife die in their bunker? Johnny Five? You know the guy, the little guy. Don't put his name in the chat. The little guy. The little guy. Oh, the little guy. Isn't that what he tried to do? And didn't he die, him and his wife, while everybody was on the outside fighting and dying? Isn't that what the little guy did? You know the little guy. Doug says Gates gave out live polio vax over in India, and 450,000 kids were experiencing some form of paralysis. Bill Gates is wicked, y'all. Bill Gates is wicked. Zuma says, I try to tell folks in Memphis about the whole XAI plant debacle. Guess they finna find out. Yup. What up, Big Ruck? Salute, Big Ruck. He says, sounds similar to the What up, Big Ruck? Salute to you. Gates experimental vax in Kenya that caused women to be sterile. Come on, man. Appreciate you, Tom. Come on, man. Yeah, the little guy with the mustache. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he looks like the Nutcracker. That guy. But y'all been arguing with me since I've been speaking about Trump that he's being controlled by billionaires. He just called out two of the biggest and most influential billionaires next to Elon Musk. Do you know those are the two most influential billionaires that's active in society currently besides Elon Musk? It's Bill Gates and George Soros. Do y'all know this? But y'all told me that the billionaires is controlling Trump. Trump just told about what these evil, wealthy men have planned for humanity. Y'all don't see the spiritual warfare? You got one white man that you claim want to enslave humanity, trying to save humanity from being enslaved, versus the people who you don't even know really is actively trying to enslave humanity. This is how asleep you are. Because you always think about race. So the nice guy, Bill Gates, you know, the little preppy guy. Hi. Hello. You'll never expect him to be as diabolical and evil that he is. But the outspoken one, the one that'll tell you like it is, the one that'll tell you what it is, how it is, and what it's going to be, y'all want to write him off as being evil. But the one that'll go, good morning, would you like a frappe? Those will be the ones that'll blow up the whole goddamn building. Because you don't understand psychology. You don't understand crazy people and how they present. You think all crazy people are audacious. You think all crazy people are loud. You know it's a difference between destruction and catastrophe. You get the same results, but it's a different level. See, something that's catastrophic is like an earthquake. That's catastrophic. a tsunami. That's catastrophic. Yeah. But you don't even know you sitting in the doctor's office next to a suicide bomber. He in the doctor's office. He's sitting there with a grenade in his pocket. You see the difference? You see the difference? It's a difference between when a person get mad and start punching the wall, then when somebody get mad, get quiet, and then in the next 30 seconds, everybody in the room is dead. See, it's a difference. See, it's a difference. See, because of Trump's personality, you think he's the type that's going to kill everybody in the room. He might if you get him mad enough, if you disrespect him enough, it'll be a catastrophe. But see, somebody like little old Bill Gates, he'll be the type to walk in a bank with C4 strapped to him and blow everybody up. See, that's destruction. That's destruction. See that? That's different. Because it's a different psychology behind it. So while y'all running around here, oh, the white man, the devil, the white man, the evil, the white man is evil. Why you don't say Bill Gates is evil then? You don't. Trump is evil, man. You see the stuff that he says? Oh, so that means you don't know evil. That means you don't really know evil because you think evil is talk. You think evil is somebody telling you something in a mean way. You think that's evil. You don't know evil. You don't know evil. I'm gonna tell you what evil is. Where you create endocrine blockers so your children can never mature correctly. Remember I showed y'all the video of that boy who had mental problems and he supposedly wanted to be a girl and they started giving him those endocrine blockers? And I showed you, y'all saw him in that wheelchair. I showed y'all the video with him. That's the result of what Bill Gates is doing. Bill Gates is poisoning the food. See this, y'all don't know evil. You think evil is somebody cursing you out. You think that's evil. Oh, that's evil. Walker, how could you say that to me? What you know about somebody not saying nothing to you and have you eating babies? What if you found out that we was eating human flesh thanks to Bill Gates? Oh, that's not evil though. You think evil is somebody telling you to shut the hell up. That's evil. You're evil. But the person that'll say, hi, good morning. Would you like a cheeseburger? You don't even know you eating a baby. That's evil. Which one is evil? Let me not tell y'all what's evil. Let me ask y'all, which one is evil? Somebody being nice to you that you don't know and offering you a cheeseburger, and you could be eating an embryo of a baby, right? Because when you grind up meat and put a little food coloring in it and put it through the machine, it all come out looking like ground beef. It all come out looking like ground beef. No matter if it came from an animal or a human. Now, what's evil? Y'all don't understand what good is and what evil is. That's why y'all don't understand this is a spiritual war. That's why y'all want to still talk about race and equate race to spirit. Your spirit is housed in your body. See that? Donald Trump is calling out the evil. That's what he's doing. He's calling out the evil. And not only is he calling out the evil, he calling out the evil people with all the money. Why do black people have a problem with this? This is what I want to know. Black people have a problem with this because of what now? Let me play it again, because I told y'all we're not going to be here long today. It's Friday. I'm going to see my boy this weekend. We ain't going to be here too long. But I just want to know, why do black Americans have a problem with Donald Trump is doing? All these black Americans that got all these conspiracy theories about the government. Trump calling them out. Look what he said. Look what he said George Soros and Bill Gates is doing. Look what he said.
Very inappropriate. Poison in the food, fake medicine, endocrine disruptors, psych meds, and mass immigration. They want to turn your kids gay, retarded, or both.
They want to turn American children, our children, gay, retarded, or both. Or both, America, not black Americans, not Latino Americans, Americans in general. This is what they want to do to our children. They want to turn them gay and retarded. George Soros and Bill Gates is being called out by another white man who y'all think is on their side. You see how silly it's starting to become for y'all? You see how it's starting to become silly for y'all, right? What's up, Terriana? What's going on? King Pop Locking says, what you said, King Pop Locking? Let me make sure I got your comment. King Pop Locking says he bringing God back to the United States. Wow, that's a big one, King Pop Locking. Hey. Tyrell V, what's going on, fam? Yep, you heard him, Ottawa. You heard him, Ottawa. What's up, NICU grad? And you right. You're right about that. You're right about that. But he talking about the children NICU grad. You silly. Because a lot of people are already there. But he talking about our children. Our children are not already there. And our children need to be redirected away from that stuff. That stuff should never even be an option. Never. These people have allowed children ways to circumvent their parents. Oh, if your parents don't agree with your sexuality, you old enough and it's legal so you can start taking these puberty blockers. Even though your parents said no. Because in the book, in the Bible, it tells you to honor your parents, not what the government told you. You see? You see? Your parents, God over government. This is what Trump is saying without saying it. This shit is abnormal because it goes against humanity. You're going against humanity. What's up, James G? Listen to what he said. Listen to him.
David Hogg, Harry Sisson, and that one fat chick are the prototypes. Very off-putting. I don't often say the word yuck, but I think it fits here. Conspiracy theories, for the most part, are simply spoiler alerts. Alex Jones, paragon of truth and justice, has been saying these sorts of things for years, and it's high time we start paying attention. As I was saying, George Soros, Bill Gates, and many more are pursuing a depopulation agenda. Very inappropriate. Poison in the food, fake medicine, endocrine disruptors, psych meds, and mass immigration. They want to turn your kids gay, retarded, or both. David Hogg, Harry Sisson, and that one fat chick are the prototypes. Very off-putting. I don't often say the word yuck, but I think it fits here. Conspiracy theories, for the most part, are simply spoiler alerts.
Conspiracy theories are spoiler alerts. Conspiracy theories are spoiler alerts. MR says maybe they think this is AI. Of course they're going to think everything is AI. This is how you know people are retarded. You see how they done made you retarded? Now, everything in life has to be questioned if it's real or not. You don't even know if you real no more. See, they done made you retarded. This is what Donald Trump is talking about. This is the stuff that Donald Trump is talking about. Y'all done became retarded. You think that ain't real. That ain't real. That don't look real. You're not real because you're not living in reality. That's why you can't decipher between something being real and fake because you fake. Because you fake. Because you've been believing bullshit for so long that you don't even know when you're looking at something real. See this? See that? And then when you constantly do this over and over and over and over and over, then nothing becomes real to you. Then guess what happens? Guess what happens? You have no reason to live. Y'all don't really when you hear me, because I can't speak on nobody else, but when you hear me say it's a spiritual war out here, a war on your mind, a war on your heart, it's to get you to give up. See, if the devil could get the majority of the people to give up and not fight, he think he halfway won the battle. See how this works? If I could convince people to just give up, and the process of him convincing you to give up is by him continuously making you question if something is real or not. That ain't real. That ain't real. But the Real Housewives is real. You see how retarded you done become? The Real Housewives of Atlanta, that's real. When they fighting on Zeus Network, how ironic, Zeus, right? That's real. But this video is AI. But what you watching on Zeus Network and VH1, that's real. Reality TV is real. But Trump exposing George Soros and Bill Gates, that can't be real. But Natalie Nunn is a real woman. Natalie Nunn is a real woman. MR says the mind is the battleground. Stay strapped. Salute. Absolutely, MR. And your mind is also the devil's playground. And people don't know that's what they running around operating off of. They don't even know it. They ain't even know it. Shout out to Doug for doubling up. Appreciate you, bro. He says it's a TED talk on this platform of Gates explaining his plans on depopulation. He wants to reduce the population from 7 billion down to 1 billion. You know who else wants to depopulate the earth? You know who was the first person who wanted to get rid of humanity? His name is Satan. Y'all don't even see it. Y'all calling Trump the devil. Y'all saying Trump down with the demons. Trump calling the demons out. Because the devil wanted to depopulate the earth. He wanted to get rid of humanity a long time ago. He never wanted us to exist because we have more favor than him. So he been wanted to kill us. So any human being who believes in depopulation is a devil. Is a devil. But if you don't understand that this is a spiritual war and you don't understand scripture, when you reading it, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know how to think. You don't know what to think. You don't even know the basics. You don't know history. You don't know history. If you don't know his story, how you know yours? If you don't know who your father is, how you know yourself? You see how it's all connected? But see, you got idiots on the internet that'll tell you, oh, history mean his story. His is the white man. You dummy. No, you know it's history in the Bible. His story. His story, the story of Jesus Christ. His story, the story of your father. A lot of y'all don't know the story of your father. That's why you're lost. You see how it's all connected? You see how it's all connected? You don't know the story of your daddy. That's why you don't know your purpose in the world as a man. Yeah, you don't know who you are. You don't know who. That's why your daddy, your father, supposed to teach you who you are. Your father's supposed to teach you who God is. You see how it's all connected now? But you got these dumb niggas on the internet. Oh, his story. They talking about the white man. You think I'm stupid. See, all them niggas that told you all that shit, they work for the devil. I'm here to tell you that. All them niggas got you wearing unks. All them niggas got you lighting candles and talking about your ancestors when you don't even know your great grandmother, but you keep talking about some ancestors lighting candles. Your ass ain't even from Africa, but you doing incantations to African gods, talking about they're your ancestors. You see how they keep you stupid and stuck? And you wonder why you're always depressed. You wonder why you're always upset. You wonder why you ain't got no energy, because you got all them devils on you. You got all them negative spirits on you. Your ass praying to Oshun. You from America. What the Oshun? Obatala? What are you doing? What you doing? That's not how this works, y'all. That's not how this works. But guess where they want to keep us at? Guess where they want to keep us at? Black and white. Meanwhile, right? Black and white. What's the colors on the chessboard? That's a game. You see how they've been playing the game with niggas all this time? Guess who's been playing the game? The Masons playing the game. Black and white. I'm going to say you're going to be this as a black piece. You're going to move here. You're going to move there. You're going to move there. And we're always going to make you inferior to the white side of the board. You don't see it? Y'all sitting here calling Trump the goddamn devil, when this man is calling out the devils. The people who poisoning our goddamn food, Bill Gates. The people who deal with heart machines and all of this CERN, and Bill Gates got something to do with all of that. Bill Gates got something to do with our atmosphere being messed up. Y'all know about George Soros and what he does. Trump calling out the devils. Why do you think there's more white liberals that hate Trump than black people? See, let me tell y'all something, black Americans, and then we're going to wrap up this show, right? Trump not worried about what we got to say about him, because he know we just lost and we believe in the racism game. The people who Trump worried about is these rich, wealthy white liberals that hate him. Because Trump has morals. Trump believes in that Bible. Trump believes in that Bible. That's why them white liberals hate Trump, because they represent the Antichrist. Depopulation, poisoning the food and the water. That is to bring society down to its knees so we can call out to God and they could bring out the goddamn Antichrist. Ain't that in Revelations? Y'all correct. Listen, y'all. I don't write none of this stuff down. But isn't that in Revelations? That things are going to get so bad. We're going to get so low in society that everybody start calling out for God. And then that's when the Antichrist is going to come. Who you think helping bring down society? The people who y'all think are nice and nerdy, like Bill Gates. Elon's gonna do it, DS1. Really? Is he? Look like he in pocket to me. What's up, Letitia? How you doing? As the Antichrist, no liberals represent me. Y'all silly, man. Characters, man. Characters. But let's play this video one more time before we wrap up today's show. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to my lovely lady Moz for holding it down. I appreciate y'all. Ladies, can y'all please drop the donation links? Drop the donation links in case anybody want to support today's show or if anybody would like to support the student tuition fund. Ladies, can y'all please drop that link for me? Thank y'all. Let's play this video one more time. Let's listen to Trump call out the white man. Something that black people ain't used to seeing, right? The white man calling out the white man. And y'all love calling this white man racist and evil. But since this man has been in office, even from his first term, he was calling out evil white folks. Trump is calling out evil. That's what he's doing. That's right in the government. That's right in our country. He's calling out the corrupt people that's in the government. Look, listen to him. But y'all still want to make this about race. This is about good and evil. Good and evil.
I was saying, George Soros, Bill Gates, and many more are pursuing a depopulation agenda. Very inappropriate. Poison in the food, fake medicine, endocrine disruptors, psych meds, and mass immigration. They want to turn your kids gay, retarded, or both. David Hogg, Harry Sisson, and that one fat chick are the prototypes. Very off-putting. I don't often say the word yuck, but I think it fits here. Conspiracy theories, for the most part, are simply spoiler alerts. Alex Jones, paragon of truth and justice, has been saying these sorts of things for years, and it's high time we start paying attention.
You heard that? Have a great weekend, Scorpio. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sin. BTS Trapped Out TV, salute. See? Here we go. Here we go. Here's a nigga who think everything is AI. This is what Trump is trying to stop. He's trying to stop the level of retardation that the internet has created. See, the internet has made y'all think nothing is real. This is why a lot of you dudes are running around having sex with dolls. That's no offense to anybody, but a lot of y'all are running around having sex bots because you don't believe nothing is real. Sex ain't real no more. The game, y'all don't even like playing the game regularly no more. You got to be in a whole nother world. Nothing is real to y'all. That's why y'all rather have sex with sex dolls. Because nothing is real. Y'all are retarded. Why do you think Donald Trump said it is time to bring back common sense? Because common sense stops you from becoming a retard. When you have common sense, you stop being retarded. See this? Look. He says you can see it. So Matthew, do you know, can you tell, let me ask you this, since you could see it, right? You could see it, right? Right? Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Could you see that Beyonce might be a man? Yeah, I bet you can't see that, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you could see that that's a fake video. Could you see that Beyonce is a man? When you ever saw her pregnant? What? We saw Rihanna pregnant. We saw Alicia Keys pregnant. When we saw Beyonce pregnant? Could you see that that's a man? Huh? Oh, you can't see that though. Yeah, you can't see that. Got him. Yeah, King Pop Locket. Yeah, yeah, he can't see that though. Bet you won't answer that, Matthew. Answer that, Matthew. Yeah, exactly. Y'all don't know what reality is. Y'all been looking at fake shit for so long, you don't even know when you looking or hearing something real. You think that's fake. Y'all really think Beyonce pushed 5 or 6 kids out of her body? Y'all believe that? Yeah. But shout out to y'all for tuning into today's show. Because see, Trump already understands that a lot of people are not going to believe certain things. And those people will be done away with in society. Okay? Just know that. You will be done away with in society. Because you don't understand the difference between what's real, right? Reality, and what you see on the internet, which is virtual reality. A lot of y'all niggas think the internet is real. People like Matthew, they think the internet is real. They think the internet is real. But shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate everyone for pulling up today. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Doug, man, for tripling up. Appreciate you, Doug. Shout out to Doug for the triple up. He says Gates genetically modified ticks to cause allergies to eating beef. My friend's daughter was bitten by one of those ticks, and now she can't eat meat. Wow. See? Shout out to Doug, man. Y'all think it's a game out here, man. Trump just told us who've been poisoning our food, who've been poisoning our water, who've been giving our kids puberty blockers so our sons could become little girls. Trump just told us. Mike Ali says, stay online more than they should be watching ghetto stuff online. The realist says, Gates, what? Gates drink shit water. She got bitten in Fredericksburg? Damn. Depending on what we're viewing. What do you mean it depends on what you're viewing? Every time you scroll down your goddamn timeline, it's some bullshit. Come on, man. Stop it. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Now, y'all have the choice on if y'all want to stay asleep or not. Y'all are tuned in to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. If you are a willing participant in your own demise, then that's what it is, y'all. We're in a new time. This is a new regime. We ain't blaming no more white people. Because we watch black rappers become billionaires and do nothing but give out turkeys. Niggas ain't open no schools. Niggas ain't open no hospitals. Niggas ain't pay for no doctors. Nothing. So we ain't blaming no more white people because the niggas ain't do shit. with their success. They did nothing. So we're not blaming no more white people. Them days are over. We're going to get out of that. We're going to get out of that dark cloud of bullshit, because it's bullshit. Because the people who told you to blame the white man, you supposed to blame them, because those was the motherfuckers who was supposed to do something for you. Those was the ones that were supposed to make sure you went to college and became something, not the white man. And now we don't know the difference between the truth and the lie, because it's coming out of a white man's mouth. When you've been listening to lies come out of niggas' mouths since you've been born, nigga. Niggas been lying to you, telling you what you can't become because you black. You should have a problem with those niggas. Not no white man. Ain't no white man tell you you can't be nothing in life because you black. A nigga told you that. A nigga. A nigga told you no matter how much education you get, it ain't gonna matter because you still black. Niggas taught us this. Ain't no white man teach us this. And the shit has gotten so bad that black Americans can't even hear the truth. They don't even know when the truth's sitting right in their goddamn face, man. And it's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad. Malcolm X told us a long time ago. When he went to Mecca, he told us, we've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, and led astray. Because he went over there to the Holy Land and was praying with blue-eyed people. And then what did we find out? He lost his life for telling us the truth. Malcolm died trying to tell us, stop believing that black shit. It's a lie. Malcolm died trying to tell us this. Malcolm died trying to tell us this. Stop believing that shit, y'all. It's a lie. Y'all better wake up, man. Y'all better wake up. Shout out to the Trump administration. Hey, Trump, keep trumping. Keep trumping. Keep trumping over people's expectations of you because you a white man. Y'all treating Trump like a nigga. You see how psychologically we're destroyed as black folk? Y'all are treating Trump like a fucking black man. No matter what he do, it ain't good enough. Now y'all treating Trump like a nigga. Black people doing this. You see why we got to wake up? We got to heal before we build. We got to wake up, y'all. We are psychologically damaged. Why are we treating Donald Trump like he a black man? Why? Can y'all explain that to me? Can y'all explain that to me? Why y'all treating Donald Trump like he a nigga? No matter how much he do for us, no matter what he speak on behalf of us, no matter how much shit he expose, all the wickedness he's exposing. And what y'all are saying, he ain't done nothing yet. Who gets treated like that in America? That's the proof right there. It ain't about race. Because now you got black people treating Trump like he a black man. No matter what he say, no matter what he do, it's never good enough. See that? I love y'all, man. Salute to everyone for tuning in. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Salute to everyone. Y'all stay tuned. I might have a pre-record dropping sometime this weekend. Y'all stay tuned. I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone for coming through. Shout out to my brother Doug. And shout out to my man MR for hitting the super chat today. I appreciate y'all brothers, man. Salute, salute, salute. If you have supported the student tuition fund today, I will shout you out on the next show. It is very much appreciated. Shout out to my lovely lady mods for coming through and holding it down as usual. Wow. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. And shout out to everyone. Congratulations, man. We are officially over 11,000 subscribers. Give yourselves a hand clap. Let's give yourselves a hand clap, y'all. We are officially over 11,000 subscribers. Thanks to y'all. Thanks to y'all. We officially over 11,000 subscribers, y'all. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep subscribing, right? And make sure y'all hit that notification bell so you notified every time we drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. No doubt, Doug. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much, Tanya. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Miss Classy Creole. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone, man. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I'm going to catch y'all on the next show. Peace.